Oh yeah! It's time for more Demon Souls, with your host, the utterly knackered Un. I am just dead tired, folks. Between getting ready for the move and various other things, I have just been a whirlwind of activity much of the time, and it is exhausting. So if I do seem maybe a little out of breath, just please bear with me. Also, it's getting awfully warm, which doesn't help matters any. My room traps heat like a greenhouse, and I am going to have to get my air conditioner set up again. Sure, I'm not going to be here all that much longer, but I would rather not spend it as a puddle. My landing spot, when I complete the move, is going to have central air, and I am looking forward to that. But enough about me. It's time to get into the game. Last time, we potato judged the adjudicator, completed 4-1. And now I think we are going to move on to 2-2. That's a lot of 2s. And if we complete that, we should probably also be able to do 2-3, because, with the exception of Boletaria Palace, the third section of every Archstone is just the boss of that Archstone, in-game referred to as Archdemons, appropriately enough. So, 2-3 would not take very long at all. Let's get on our way. Stonefang, the Tunnel City. Underneath the cellar blacksmith lies a huge tunnel. A dragon's grave is said to lie in the lava-filled innermost area. Alright, we saw a little bit of this before, when I tried to go after that crystal gecko, and it got away from me because it ran into the tunnel full of miners. This time, I think I'm gonna finally get around to setting up my bow, and we'll see if we can't snipe it. What do I need? I need arrows. Arrows would be a good idea. I don't have a hell of a lot of them, but the light arrows are, should be sufficient. We're trying to stop the gecko at first, not necessarily kill it from a distance. Although if we can do that, that's great too. Long-range aiming with a bow is not terribly different from the other Soulses. But, much like the other Soulses, the crosshair likes to jump around a bit at the slightest touch of the left analog stick, so that's tricky in this one too. I'm a little high. I was trying to compensate for arrow drop there. Compensated a little too much. Get the bow. Put the bow down. Only have to get one good hit on it. Perfect. Oh, hi there. I'll pick up my loot in a moment. Let's get these guys out of the way first. There we are. I don't recall if the miners in 2-2 are any stronger than the ones in 2-1. But whatever the case, we can handle them. Oh, large splinters of sharpstone. Hardstone would be better, but we are going to need plenty of sharpstone ones, so I'll take it. I think one of the trap carts just exploded behind me. You see that glowing thing right there? A couple of mine carts come down this way and introduce you to these proximity mines. No one coming up behind me, right? No. And it's a damn good thing the game introduces you to these proximity mines because they are dangerous. If I need to, I can block most of the damage, I think, with my purple flame baby. But better not to have to. It works about as you would expect a proximity mine to do. Now, down this cave, or tunnel I should say, with all the miners, that's not the way I'm going to go, for reasons I'll explain shortly, but I am going to clean out the miners first, because maybe they'll give me some drops, and if not, I'll at least get some souls out of them. Not a lot, but Some. I think now that I hit one, they're all going to be mad. But that's okay. They are not fast nor particularly resilient. And so we should be able to take out a small army of them. Oh, and that one's got a bag. We know what bag means. Large splinter of hard stone. Alright, after I clean out this tunnel, I'm gonna go back and upgrade my shield. Do excuse me for the detour. But while not a stone bitch like 4-2, 2-2 is not particularly easy either. And I'll take every bit of extra protection I can get. Love that big R2. Such range. Okay, now here's the weird thing about 2-2. There's a shortcut that you don't have to open up. If we fall carefully down to all the platforms down this shaft, we can actually go straight to the boss. I'm not going to do that because we want to see the level, and also there are a few things to find in it. But yeah, if I die at the boss or whatever, then I can just carefully descend this way, which is dangerous but doable, and we can get to him that way. That, I think, is the only time we ever have a shortcut open to us right from the beginning of the map. And now, if you will excuse me, I'm going to head back to the Nexus and bump my shield.
It's some intrigue with your soul.
Yeah, I still need 2 big splinters to upgrade the spear there, and 6 regular splinters, but we can buy those quite easily. But that's not why we're here. We're here for the shield. Oh, but I'm a little too poor. We can fix that. Do a couple of unknown soldiers. I didn't catch how much I actually need, but this may be sufficient.
It's with yours.
$7.90. Okay.
No end. I can.
One more soul of any flavor should do that. Thank you for your assistance, unknown hero.
I can.
Alright, what are we gonna get? Where's the stability? It's called guard break reduction in this. Can I not see it on the screen? Maybe not. Oh well. The important thing is we'll have it. There we go.
Do come.
Well, what I am now going to do is go back to Stonefang, clear out the miners again, and then I will rejoin you. Alright. Cleared out the rabble, and we are ready to move down this direction, which will not take us to the shaft, but take us to the regular way of getting through the level. And a somewhat challenging level it is. Very easy to get lost in, which is really bad for me. And also, you remember when Boldwin was talking about punching out bear bugs? We're going to meet bear bugs. They are very resilient, and you're going to see just how amazing a feat it would be to take them down with your bare hands. I, for my part, am going to be very glad for Soul Arrow. Because if I recall correctly, magic works a lot better on them than trying to poke them. There, you see what I mean about those couple of mine carts they send down the tracks here to blow you up with proximity mines. Or again, to kind of teach you how to handle proximity mines. The hard way, if need be. Now, if I'm honest, Oh, hello there. Glad I saw you in time. Oh, what's so funny? As I was saying, large parts of this level I don't have a very good memory of. So I'm going to proceed with great caution. Sometimes not enough caution. What you gonna do, friend? You're gonna shoot that thing for some strange reason. Anyway, to finish my thought, I'm going to proceed with caution, because I don't remember what's around here. Oh, that almost went bad. That did go bad. Kinda chewing through my crescent moon here, and I'm only in the first non-minor enemy of the level. It doesn't seem to bode terribly well. We appear to have here an elevator. I don't remember where this goes. I don't actually remember there being an elevator here. Hang on, I'm gonna grab this and then I'm gonna fiddle with it. Actually, no. Let's see what's down this way first. I forget which way is progress, so maybe there'll be some treats down this tunnel. Oh, I do remember you. Wait, no, you're just a miner, aren't you? You look kind of red in the light here. Okay, you're just a miner. But I have been reminded, through that bit of mistaken identity, that there are a couple of Black Phantom NPCs in this map. Don't know where they're going to show up, but we'll have to treat them with some respect when they do. Anyway, as I was saying, the camera in these small tunnels is not always the most cooperative, which is another of the things that annoy me about this map. This is looking a lot like progress, so let me see where that elevator goes. I do not have any memory of it whatsoever. Yeah, the camera fuckery only makes matters worse when it comes to navigating. Oh, hi there! Come back here. Whoa, hi. Oh, speak of the devil. And from those crystal geckos, I think I do remember what is down this way. And that is the crystal gecko nest that we were told about. I'm kind of wondering if I could have pulled these guys one at a time. That would have been a lot better. And ooh, they have HP. They have HP to spare. And great shields. Definitely going to have to treat them with respect. I think those are great clubs they're wielding. Smaller than the great clubs of other Souls games, but just as likely to fuck your shit up, although he didn't get a very good hit on me. Not a proper backstab, but a stab in the back. And they are not so beefy that I can't take their hits on my baby here pretty well. Which helps matters a great deal. You're just about dead. You are entirely dead. Ooh! Stone of Ephemeral Eyes, some nice dragon stone, and I do not remember for the life of me what a black eye stone is, so we will find that out in a moment. Let's let them do their big swings. Oh! Tried to punish them a little early there. But the principle is correct. We're punishing them with those big stretchy R2s. What do you have for me? Another stone of ephemeral eyes. I ain't gonna knock it. We can use as many of those as we can get for future world tendency manipulation. Takes user to diffused otherworld. When you have died and entered a soul form, using this item takes you to the diffused otherworld. When you enter the diffused otherworld, you become a black phantom. If you are able to defeat a soldier in the otherworld, you can regain your rejuvenated physical body. So this is the invasion item. Okay, I didn't remember it took this long to get it. And I note it can only be used when you're a soul. I did not remember that. Alright then, let me get this, this gecko treasure here. What do you got for me? Ah, some more large sharpstones. That's a plus. But yes, I do believe the nest is down that way, and I'm not going to mess with it right now. We can use those spawn cycles later when I'm a little better equipped to kill them en masse. Hello, floating debris. Now, what about the other way? Okay, whatever is down this way, whatever else is down this way, a lot of proximity mines sure as shit are. Let's see if we can spring those safely. Hey, you. You gonna go off? Oh, you tease. Okay. Well, never mind. I think I'm currently going back the way I came. I sure am. So we will take that rightward branch. Where I think I saw some more mines. Nope, just torches. Although there may well be mines ahead. We'll have to be very careful about checking our corners as we go, because I think the game screws around. Oh, yep, speak of the devil. Oh yeah, we can completely block that out with the shield. Well, no, I might have taken a sliver of damage there, because I think it is fire damage, which this does not block 100%. But, although it removes a good chunk of stamina, I'm checking my corners for mines, but not for miners. I'm going to have to break myself of that habit. Oh, there's another path cutting back. This way, what is this way? Another long tunnel, so let's see what's in this one first. Another pit full of mines and a couple of treasures. A little bit of clearstone. Oh, hey, more large splinters of hardstone. We will definitely be putting that to good use. Further upgrading our lovely shield. I really, really love that you can get such a quality great shield so early in the game. Do pardon my slow advance. Okay, that is a fog gate, so that is progress. In that case, what I'm going to do is go ahead and scoot back to the elevator real quick and see what the other direction leads to. The one upstairs, that is, without going down the elevator. It may be nothing but a treasure or two, I really don't remember. But I would like to be thorough. Alrighty-dighty. There is the minister. So this is forward. What do I see before me? A chamber of some flavor. A little bit of treasure. Nothing to the left. Not much to the right. Oh, I see a glow, and it is the kind of glow that usually means gecko. But let's not go charging after it just yet. Safe. Safe. Oh, Soul's gonna souls. These wormy things cannot move from this location, but they can spit, as you can see, and they have a spinning attack if you get close enough that has more range than it looks like it should. Now, getting through the spit to these guys, not entirely easy, and to the best of my recollection, weapons don't work that great on their bodies anyway. They do, however, have separate body and head targets, and to the head, they take a lot of more damage. So if I time this well, I should be able to soul arrow them right in the mouth. And that'll be pretty effective. Less effective than I remembered. Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah, I didn't actually hit the head the first time. I was gonna say, I thought it worked better. I thought I remembered one-shotting them. When it didn't happen, I was kind of disappointed. But it appears that I simply hit the body. And we'll treat you much as we've treated your compadre. 4-digit damage. Gonna be a while before we see that in any other context, I think. But for now, it feels really fun. Yes, these drop greystone, I believe. Probably the best source of greystone, if you want to farm it. If we were making heavy stuff, and who knows, we still might. That would be quite a useful thing. More big sharpstone, always welcome. And more clearstone, don't know if I'm going to use it, but never hurts to have it. Although it will weigh me down a bit. Ooh. You see that thing with the glowing red bands down there that's kind of wiggling around? That is our friend the bear bug. Yep, we are going to have to deal with him. I think we'll be getting down there by way of the elevator, as that is definitely progress. Now, if this is in fact a gecko, let's see if it's going to lead me to my doom. There's a distinct possibility of it. Haha! Gotcha. And more large splinters of sharpstone and a chunk of hardstone. Marvelous. While there are parts about 2-2 I do not like to deal with, I really cannot fault it for treasure. Especially of the upgrade material type. I'll have to remember that gecko is here, so we can take him out in additional spawn cycles. All those empty worm husks we've been destroying, I assume those are from the things that we've just popped in the head with Soul Arrow. But I could not swear to that. Either way, nice little bit of atmosphere. Something that the future will show FromSoft is quite good at. And something we will also see when we hit 3-1. 3-1 is amazingly atmospheric. Now, which way was I going? Okay, there's a gecko down there. There's that floating board. So that is the way to the nest, I am pretty sure. And that means this way should be our fog gate. And there should be no one to ambush us on the way to the fog gate. This is where I find myself wishing this game had a light spell or a torch. But nope, the little glowing rock on our belt is all we're ever gonna have. What is that thing called? I can't remember, and now it's annoying me. There we go. Our Guide of Souls. Sorry, I had to answer that question for myself. Okay, through we go. And if I recall correctly, which I'm not sure I do, this is where things are going to start getting a little dicey. Such as bear bug country. Oh, yep. Yep. First of all, we've got a couple of them slowly creeping up from this direction. So we appear to have a friend down there. But I'm going to make sure I don't get snuck up on first. Ah, yes. They're even fairly resilient when it comes to magic. Bear bugs are just plain resilient, period. Actually, for these little ones, it might not be the best of ideas to use up all my MP when I don't really have to. He's just shaking his head at me like, no. Whoops. Oh my goodness, that's what an R2 did. That's not good. Looks like I'll actually be doing a little bit better damage with just a handful of R1s. As you can see, bear bugs are not particularly impressive on the attack. However, if they catch you, they do hurt, especially the very big ones. Down there we see a couple of winged ones. Yes, there are bear bugs that can fly after you. And if I recall correctly, the best thing to do with those is just to kind of run away from them. Unless you have lots of MP handy and can deal with shooting them for a while, because I don't recall them being any less tough nuts to crack than their land-bound brethren. And that is pretty annoyingly difficult to crack. I don't remember what they drop. Well, we'll find out a little later. I want to try and avoid waking up the flying ones for the moment. Let's see what that friend over there wants from us. He sure does want to see us pretty bad. But first, we collect treasure. What the hell was that? Oh, hi. Once again, soul's gonna souls. You throw treasure around just to mess with your mind sometimes. And sometimes it's legitimately good treasure. What the game very much does, want you to get yourself killed, collecting it. There's our big 4 digits. God, that's satisfying. And I think he's got a present for us. Yep, sure does. Alright, I'm coming. What do you want?
Oh, you're not mad like the rest, are you? Well, what jolly travelling companions are we? Pleased to meet you. Call me Patches. Oh, see that treasure over there? Go on and take it. My gift to you, just to show that we're friends. Phew, I'm glad to meet you. These soul-starved imbeciles will drive you mad.
Patches, eh? We know that name, and we know that voice, and we know that shiny head. He has a very nice adjudicator shield, though. Guess they made more than one of those in the days of the Shadow Men. So Patches, well, we know what Patches does. Patches tries to get us killed. And I have a feeling he has that giant bear bug in mind to do so. So we are going to spring his trap. Well, it doesn't look like I can lock onto it. And hopefully I can free aim from this closer distance. Sure can. And it actually looks like it's not going to aggro, so I'm just going to do one of these and save my MP. It regenerates, of course, but it doesn't regenerate very quickly. This is going to take a little while. That's the other thing about giant bear bugs. They blow up real good. And our friend Patches got a little taste of what he deserves there. Ah, Ring of Flame Resistance. That will inevitably be... English. That will inevitably be helpful someday. Actually, I can think of a place in the near future that it might be pretty helpful. Okay, doesn't look like there's anything much over here aside from being able to drop down there, which I think we could do safely. But I am going to take the long route, which will probably go through more bear bugs. But what can you do? Hey, Patches, you like what I did there? Pretty slick, wasn't it?
You! How did you do that? You! How did you do that?
He is just dumbstruck. Well... Oh wait, there's another treasure there. How did I miss that? A club. Not even a good treasure that Patches was having us chase after, which is another very Souls thing to do. Well, you will probably not be surprised to hear that we haven't seen the last of Patches the Hyena just yet. Are those the dead ones? Yes, they are. I think they're conscious of me, they're turning toward me. But I am grateful for that fragrant ring, slowly bringing our MP back. Looks like this is probably a good type of enemy to farm for Dragonstone. Which could potentially be useful. Fire weapons are no bad thing. Wouldn't be much use here, because I'm sure these buggers are quite fire resistant, that being their natural habitat and all. I really hope I don't break my weapon on all these little boogers. Oh, hello, big booger. Actually, I wonder if I have an Ed's Grindstone. Can't remember if I picked one up or not. Well, let me get a little further away from big time there before I check. Five of them. Marvelous. Can I check my durability here? Whoops. No, we're not taking the shield off. Yeah, I can't tell. The stat screens in this are not always the easiest to read. I don't think I want to mess with Big Boy there if I don't have to. There is a treasure on the other side of him. I wonder if I can squeak around. I do beg your pardon for the very slow progress, folks. That's just kind of the way Bearbug Country is. Yeah, you just go on and waddle your way back over there and give me a little more space to try and squeak around you and get that thing you're guarding. I don't want to have to shoot you all day like I did your compadre. Okay, that could have gone worse. A great axe. Oh, we do have pretty good strength. Maybe I will play with that at some point. I know I keep saying I'll experiment with other weapons and just keep using my pointy poker. What can I say? I love the thing. And goodies over here too. Sure are. More Dragonstone. My God, this is the happiest place on Earth for upgrade materials. Can we get around to this? No. No, we can't. Now we can. Thankfully, my iframes seem to come out at the right time there to not get crushed. Oh, and you see that aura around Patches? The Adjudicator Shield does have an HP regeneration property. Well, Patches is at least fairly tough. Now, these flyers, how much of a headache they're going to give me, I am not certain. They're actually near land, which is very helpful because sometimes they're not. Can I pull one at a time? That would be cool. He's not even going to follow me. All the better, really. Huh. Can't remember what it is with these guys if they don't have much of an aggro radius or what. Even if you do pop them with a soul arrow, or equivalent. And am I crazy or are they actually a little... Nope. A little more delicate than the landbound type. If they are, I ain't knocking it. There's a big fucker down there, wasn't there? Yep, sure is. Looks like he is solidly in the way, too. That sucks. Okay, Dragonstone, just like the crawly kind. We got a couple of these. That's okay. As we have discovered, shooting them work real good. Once again, I find myself very grateful for that fragrant ring. Can we sneak a shot through here? No, not really. Ah! It's a regular Worms party in here. I don't think I ever played that particular Worms game. There was one called Worms Party, wasn't there? Not exactly an authority on that franchise, although I played a good amount of the original Worms, and liked it a great deal, just never really spent much time with the franchise as a whole. Getting the big Hearthstone. I may end up having to leave some of this stuff behind. Because upgrade materials are kind of heavy. Now, if I go down there, it looks like it might be a path to more treats. Let me get my bearings a little better here. Okay, dead end with a treasure. We done that. Ooh, is that a gecko glow I see? I think it is. Wrong thing. Can I break worm shells? Oop, nope, that ain't the way. Can I break worm shells with an arrow? I do not recall. Yes, fabulous. That'll make it somewhat easier for me to take a flying charge at the little loot pinata. Oh, he noticed me. Come here, you. Ah, I lost one. Botheration. Should have used that running R1 is what I should have done. Kind of forgot that worked, though. Alright, we have large bear bug. That means we're going to have to do a little chipmunk time. We have been spotted by air support. That's not entirely good. Especially when I'm trying to take out a big sack of HP. Oh god, 3 of them. Okay, what you gonna do, friend? Okay, you're just waiting for a path to me. I'm gonna blow your buzzy little ass up. Okay, anyone else creeping up? Nope, they seem to be stuck on the level. Much obliging of them. Ah! It's a bloody swarm here. Seem to lose interest kind of easy, though. That is not something I remembered about them, but is not something I will complain about in the slightest. This could be a bad idea. Can we take the blast? Yes! Pretty well. Oh, purple flame shield. You are my bestest friend forever. Maybe it wasn't the best of ideas to test that, but I am pleased to know that it does work. Good size soul item. Now I know that it's not just patches around here. I know we've got another friend. I just can't remember where to find him. And before I advance, I'm gonna go a little more down this way. I think there was more path down this way, wasn't there? Yes. How do I get to that? I'll worry about that in a moment. And that too. Guess I probably have to drop down to those. Ah, there he is. You'd almost kind of miss him. All blended into the environment and stuff. Oh, you guys too, huh? All kind of friends here today. As luck would have it, though. Oh, they hit hard, too. Shit, I didn't remember that. Running past these would probably be a real good idea. But I don't want them coming at me while I'm trying to talk to that guy. A little hard to hit when they have a little vertical range on you. Can I poke this guy through the... I can poke him through the fence. Great. Again, I really hope this isn't going to break my weapon. And it does make for quite slow progress. So you're just gonna have to... excuse me, as far as that's concerned. I really want to talk to our buddy without getting poked in the ass. Well, that took way the fuck too long. But we can now meet our friend here. Unmolested. And it's a friend we know well. It's Filthy.
Remember me? I've got plenty of wares, so bring me plenty of souls.
If memory serves, it is possible to kind of rush down here, take care of business with Filthy, and then get out. And I hope I remember that rightly, because we are going to probably want to deal with him quite a bit. For reasons you'll see in a moment. But let's chat first.
Have you heard? Deep below this mine, there's a dragon shrine filled with dragon bones. Well, according to little Skirver anyway. I'm not about to go and find out. Those bearbugs scare the living daylights out of me. Have you heard about that sparkling lizard? He's not easy to catch, but he's got some fine stones, and I know where his nest is. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't give it away.
I think he gave us that message at his previous location. He also mentioned a Skirver, who is another friend we'll be meeting, and one that is well worth getting to know.
Those bearbugs scare the living daylights out of me.
You and me both, man.
Have you heard? He's and oh.
Okay, looks like he's looping now, so let's check out his wares. Crescent moon grass, always good. And this is why he is a very good friend indeed. He sells large splinters of the two basic upgrade materials. And a few others besides, but the large splinters, that's what we really want. I am going to spend some of my souls on those, because we will need lots of them. Oop. That'll kind of shoot our wad, but that's okay. It's money well spent.
Hello there. Bless your souls.
Bless your stones. Now what I'm going to do is run back, now that the enemies are cleaned out, see if I can find a way to drop down to those additional treasures above Filthy's head. Okay, that's one treasure, and one that was very worth exploring. Although the real Blight Town of this game is something we'll be seeing later, this in a way is also a Blight Town of the game because it makes the frame rate real unhappy sometimes. Here's another of our carefully out-of-the-way treats, and another one well worth collecting. Now, how do I get to that without getting myself dashed on the rocks below? Not real certain. Can I just walk carefully over the beam there? Oh no, that's elevated a bit. Okay. This might be a bad idea. Nope. Worked just fine. Oh, balls. Alright, what can we drop? Actually, never mind dropping. I can just... hate to give up the fragrant ring. Well, we can do that for the moment. Put on our strength ring. And at least see if this is good. Dark Heater Shield +2. It's not. I'm going to dump that. Dark Shields can be good under certain circumstances, because that is an upgrade path that makes your shield a little less effective against physical attacks, but much more effective against magic. However, the Heater Shield is a piddling little thing. If I want to make a Dark Shield at some point, I can make a much better one. Oh, that's going to be under weapons, right. Shields are weapons. Okay, you go away. Alright, I think we might have actually cleared out this level pretty good. Or this part of the level, I should say. I don't think we'll have any more bear bugs to worry about in the immediate, but I don't believe we're out of the woods just yet. I can put my fragrant ring back on, which I shall do, because as we've seen, having MP in this neighborhood, it's a good thing. For bear bugs, of course, and for dudes like this. Body shot. Another body shot. Oh well, 3 will still do the job. Bet you've got some greystone, which might be too heavy for me. Just a splinter. Okay, we can pick that up. Oh, hi. I couldn't swear to this, but greystone, being the crushing, strength-based upgrade material, I think it might be a little heavier than other ones. That, well, you know what? That is a random drop. We're not going to sweat. Oh, hi! Oh, you bastard. Making me miss. Just when I might have to give up my fragrant ring, too. I do have a few fresh spices, but not a lot, I don't believe. There we go. There's something around here, and I don't know whether it's heavy or not. I also see a fog gate, so we'll be heading that way shortly. Oh, soul item. I don't think those weigh anything at all. If they do, it's like 0.1. I'm going to another narrow tunnel section here, making it a little more of a pisser than our usual tunnel section. I believe it has bear bugs in it. Bear bugs and probably a few more proximity mines, neither of which delight me. Okay, treasure there. Upward path there. Let's see what's up. Couple of branches. Okay, let's see what's down. Another quality soul item. And nothing. So we are going the other way. Okay. To the left, to the right. To the left or to the right. Right goes down, left goes up. At least for a few moments. Let's see what's up. I already made that gag. Oh, I see a big friend. Okay, that could have gone worse. Typically slow, but could have gone worse. Yep. Alright. Swapping rangs again. I suppose it's worth keeping. Now, whatever he was guarding, I hope it's good. Oh, I hear shuffling again. Another one of you fuckers. My God. don't think he can come up here, which is a good thing. What kind of spice do I have? Oh, hey, fire bombs. No, wait, they're fire creatures. Why would that work? Throwing knives might. Sticky white stuff would probably help, but I don't want to give that up too easily. 2 old spice. No fresh spice. That's still, what the hell. Okay. He was kind of pinned into the tunnel there, which made that still incredibly slow. But safer than it might otherwise be. This better be good. Yeah, I guess that's kind of good. Still going up, and I don't know where this is all taking me. Oh, there goes a lizard, and my god, another one of those. It's all the scary glowy here. Back in onto the lava area. Oh, you know what? Oh, is that another? That is a treasure on the other side of him. Bother, bother, bother. Ooh, I don't really have a safe place here either. But I can squeak around. And claim a Stone of Ephemeral Eyes, which is just dandy. Alright, can I get around you again? Oh, come on, give me a little bit more room. Just a little. I have to pray I don't get pinned down here. That could be real bad. Those are the risks we take when we're being thorough looters, I suppose. Oh, good. I know there's still a few branches that I didn't take, but I'm really ready to move on. Another one. Okay, is there anywhere I can go safely here? Oh, this isn't progress. This is where we get a big soul item. What we got up here? You see why, even though there is ample compensation, I'm not entirely in love with this level. It's long, it's slow going, it has giant sacks of HP in your way, and for a person who has navigational difficulties, it's not great in that respect either. I so desperately don't want to die after I've gone this far. I'm being hella cautious. Gecko. Oh shit. I think that might have been the nest, and I think I just wasted a lot of geckos. Yeah, I think that might have just happened. Oh well. We live, we learn. We miss a landing I was hoping to make. Oh, no, whoa, whoa, hi. You startled me. Oh, way! Really don't like to give up Old Spice so easily, but needs must. I'm really not going to use all that much magic, I think, in the long run. This is one of the areas where you need it most. And thank you for giving a clean shot, Mr. Worm. Ooh, big greystone. I did not know they could drop those. Okay, I dropped down from above. There's some treasure there that I don't think I can now... Oh, ladder. That one usually straightforward. I think eventually I'm going to need to proceed it down there. We'll see if there's any more swag we can collect in higher places first. There's one there that I might be able to drop down to. We'll find out. It's very close underneath me. I might just barely be able to land on the platform there, though. Let's try. Okay. These are not super notable treasures, but free souls are great, especially when we're just a little bit shy of being able to afford something. Alright, I don't want to go into the tunnels. I really don't. Another sign of Demon Souls being a bit embryonic compared to other Soulses. You cannot slide down ladders. You must climb. That's boss fog. I am quite certain of it. Hello. That big skyward acid vomit. I don't know if that's something just some of them can do, or if they only do it at a certain range and awareness, or what exactly the story is. It actually makes them a bit easier to headshot. So, okay by me. Oh, my arm will summon up the power of the God Hand. Okay, we can go no further back. We can only go forward. And forward. I am quite certain that's boss fog. Let me check the area first, though. Getting lots of stones of ephemeral eyes here. That is a good thing. But I presently do not have... I only have a little less than half my MP, I think. And this is a boss against which magic is very, very helpful. So, I think I have one of those things to go back to the Nexus. If I do, I'm doing it. Oh, come on, give me a Nexus thingy. I don't have a Nexus thingy. How many souls do I have? Decent amount. And this is the thing that will take me back to the Nexus, but I will lose all my souls. Although if I leave a soul pile here at the boss fog, that's not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Won't fuck up my world tendency because I am in soul form. Okay, there we are, soulless. But now we can drop off a bunch of this crap. We've got our MP restored. Maybe we can buy a few more lesser MP restoratives.
Hello, I'm Keep.
You have a heart.
I do have a heart. Let's pop a nice big soul item and see what we can do with Baldwin here. Maybe we can even upgrade a little bit.
I can forge.
We need plain sharpstone for the wanged spur. That's okay, we can get that easily enough. Oh, and we're not quite there for the shield. Alright, that's fine. You got any spice? You do. Take a 5-pack.
Do come back.
We'll put that on our belt. If I can remember how to do that. Oh, right. Right over here. Yeah, we're gonna be depending on magic damage for this next boss. Here we are. So going in with ways to get our MP back is a good thing. Now, what I could also do... Matter of fact, let's put it on our belt just to be on the safe side. Another thing we can do is put magic damage on our weapon, to which end we can use sticky white stuff. What we could also do is use a magic-infused weapon. But although doing this with magic alone is a little bit of the easy way, and I wanted to avoid that with the armor spider, I think it's just going to really be the less painful way to go here, so I'm just going to do that. Alright. We are going to use that previously mentioned shortcut, and we are going to try to not fall to our deaths in the process. That'd be super, because that soul pile I had down at the boss fog isn't the biggest in the world, but I'd like to keep it anyway. Really wish I had a little more visibility here. It doesn't look like I can creep over that way and do that. How do I get to that treasure there? Don't know. I'm not going to lose sleep over it right this second. Will I land on that if I run off here? I don't trust it. It's a little bit more of a drop, but I'm going to the one right under here, which should be ever so much easier to aim for. Oh god, did I hit? I hit, but I didn't live through it. Okay, that was the wrong way to do it. Ah, I fell down a slightly different way this time. Got the Ring of Disease Resistance, which in practice is not all that useful, but it's a thing. Looks like I have access to maybe another treasure here if I can walk these beams correctly. Oh, and by the way, the bad news is that I died again, and I missed the gecko again. Good news is I didn't die from that. Missed the prize again, though. Now, where do I safely drop from here? I guess over this way. At present, I have the Regenerator's Ring on. I remembered that was a thing. And it's helping me to not use up so many grasses. Can I get onto that? I sure would like to. There's a soul pile sitting on it, and then it should be walkable. I do not believe I would live through that. Oh, hi, ladder. Didn't remember there was a ladder anywhere here. Do I get anything cool if I climb up you? Oh, there's another one. Maybe this will get me to some goodies? Maybe, maybe? Or perhaps not. What happens if I drop here? Drop through bugbear shell? Or bear bug, I should say. Bugbears are the D&D thing. So this is where the tunnel comes out. Okay, this fall should not be a problem. Oh, these guys might be, though. But you know what? I ain't in the mood to deal with their shit. I'm in the mood to go to Boss Fog and be done with this. Now let's do the good news, bad news thing again. Bad news first, a lot of people consider this the most difficult boss in the entire game. The good news is, I don't agree with that. In fact, my record against him is pretty good. Saying something like that is always courting death. But I will say it nonetheless, and I will have a drink. There we go. I'm also going to put the fragrant ring on, let my MP regenerate, and that will also let us slowly regenerate MP during the fight. Probably not fast enough to make a huge difference, but ought to let us get off one or two more shots. Alright, while I was regenerating, it occurred to me, hey, I have a ring of flame resistance. That'd be a good idea here. Since I'm not taking off the Kling ring, flame resistance, you are replacing it. Or you are replacing the fragrant ring. I can talk. Yeah, that gives us another 40 points of fire defense, which is not bad at all. And again, I could use sticky white stuff or infuse a weapon and fight this boss in melee, but I'm gonna do it the cowardly and easier way because I'm kind of feeling a little done with 2-2 right about now. You know, I just kind of want to get this level done with. Meet Flame Lurker. He is fast. He is aggressive. He does pretty good fire damage. He's also very resistant to physical attack. And he has lots of big AoEs, which he uses quite freely, as you can see. He has regular melee attacks, but he really likes those AoEs. Oh shit, that was poorly timed. Oh, still didn't get me hurt. Only got me meleeed. But we have things going for us. We absolutely do. We have upgraded fire resistance. We have a good source of magic damage, if I would stop wasting it. And we have a purple flame shield. That is really helpful here. And so far so good. I have taken some chip damage. There's this big AoE. I'm having the best aim with my spells here. That could be worse. It can be and has been worse. Gotta be careful about stamina and remember to put the shield down sometimes. Because blocking his AoEs does knock off a decent bit of it. probably seeing why magic is the easy way to go here, because not only does it let you do more damage to him than physical attacks would, it also lets you deal with him from a little farther away. And distance versus Flame Lurker is a very good thing indeed. There you saw a big jumping smash that he has, which covers some distance, but I think I would still rather deal with it than the AoEs. Evade and punish. Do I have another shot? I do, but I missed it. So now, we are going to get spicy as soon as we have a good opening to do it. Thank you. Wrong button. That got a little scary. Alright, Flame Lurker. Just give me a chance here, buddy. With your attacks, too. I don't mind when you do that. Yeah, and you just attack that wall. Kill the shit out of that wall. If you're backpedaling and get missed by it, that big flying attack is actually really good to punish. Ooh, nearly ate that one. So if you are not a disciple of the blessed Purple Flame Shield, you will not want to be as defensive as I am with this guy. Oh, jeez. That's what we have the grass for. It's okay. We carefully manage our stamina. Tank those AoEs. And he is getting pretty close to dead. Good night, sir! I'm glad that went well. I'm glad I got that many souls, holy shit. Yeah, Flame Lurker. Again, a lot of people think he's the single hardest boss in all of Demon Souls. That has never been my experience. There's another one that I hate so much more. And I've certainly had my deaths to Flame Lurker, but really not all that many. We can run across this. Won't do too much damage too quickly. Even in melee, as long as I have a magic-infused weapon and I'm not either plinking away at him with pure physical damage or dependent on sticky white stuff, I can usually handle him pretty well in melee. But then again, you are seeing my usual playstyle here, which means I can poke at him with decent range and hide behind my baby, which I have no shame about doing. If you don't have appropriate equipment, and you're playing a very roll-intensive playstyle, I could see where Flame Lurker would be kind of a bitch. Anyway, for that we get the Red Hot Demon Soul, which has a use we will soon see, and a very nice one indeed. And we get to go home. I don't think we have a whole lot to drop off with Thomas, but I'll check.
Thank God I was...
We did get some Spikerstone drops from the miners on my runbacks. Okay, that's really all we gotta leave here right now.
We are indebted.
You're welcome, my friend.
I can...
You come back alive! I need your business.
And you shall have plenty more of it, sir. Now, we've got a buttload of souls to spend, and I think I'm going to plunge them mainly into levels. What's my stat spread looking like? Strength is still quite a bit higher than Dex. What is the scaling on my spear? Okay, D in both stats. So adding some Dex isn't the worst idea in the world.
Thou then soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Let's
We'll put one into Vitality.
so the world might be mended.
And we almost have one more level.
Mended. Thou seekest then soul of the mind, key to life's ether.
I would really like to drop a little more into Endurance, but
Withdrawn from
I've
its
been
vessel.
kind of neglecting my
Let's
damage
strength
stats.
grant so the world might be mended.
So we'll give them a little more love.
Might be mended. Art thou done?
And that leaves us with practically nothing, but I might be able to afford, like, 2 Crescent Moon Grasses.
It's in trade with yours.
Exactly 2. But hey, we can use them.
Do come...
Alright. Remember when I said if we finished 2-2, we were probably going to be able to take care of 2-3? Yeah, it's been a long-ass episode. A fair amount of it should edit down, like poking at those bear bugs. But it's going to be a long episode. So I think we will... Oh, wait, no. No, actually, we'll talk to him next time. I forgot. Patches has now joined the Nexus. So next time we will have a chat with Ostrava, see if he's got anything new to say. We will see if Patches has anything to say for himself. And we will go finish up with Stonefang, and maybe do a couple of World Tendency events. I'm looking forward to it, and I hope you are as well. Even though the level is quite arduous, it has been a pleasure as always, folks. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you soon, I hope. Until then, this is Un, bidding you adieu. Today's Bug Hunt has been brought to you by Justin Carpenter, Nolden, Zangamarth, Anonymous Benefactor, John Madigan, Sanguine Games, Misha Van Doren, Frank Grizzy, Tim J., Lolo De Puzzlo, Joshua C. Ritchie, Jared C. Rice, Sonic Rose, EX Potemkin, Mechasaurus, DG Jono, Doug Russell, Dodecalope, Patrick Bellinger, Jarogue, Martin Schallenmakers, Mayo the Hedgefox, Hildegard Argelmach, IGV, Jazel, Joseph Hall, Hot Mayo Sandwich, Dan Larson, K. Ivan Rupert, Tiny Shopkeeper, Charlie Dunst, Kikaskia, Kobo4231, Alex Beyer, Yuka Takeuchi Fan, Chaotic Narrative, McCaffrey Crandall, Mystery Accent, Lakota, Meiyan Ling, Renaman, Fate Everywhere, longtime friend of the show, Ozone-sama, moving into the top tier, and other hot-blooded patrons. We've got a new patron on the way in, thank you, and I will get you on the honor roll as soon as the month turns, which should be next episode. As ever, thank you all very much for your kind and very helpful support, and everyone in subscriber land, comment land, and viewer land, I'm always glad to have you. Have a good one, folks, live large and prosper, and see you next episode.